Chloe's speech up here. I'm sure I just not a lot about it.
Is she not? I don't see it.
I don't know.
Figure that out.
Because it's not up here, is it?
I said it was earlier.
Talker knows where it is. Tell me to throw wrench in the works right at 6:30.
Hey, this is what we do.
Yes, indeed.
Huh?
Is it underneath? She said it should be. Chloe's speech.
Hey, I don't see it.
She said it was underneath the thing, but it ain't here.
Okay, can you give me 2 minutes to go to my classroom?
Absolutely.
Please remain standing as we present the colors of the United States. Presenting the colors of the United States, the Clinton High School Air Force JROTC program, directed by Major Rick Kallstrom.
Right wheel. All right. Breathe. Arm.
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as we retire the colors.
Forward. Arm. Half step. Arm. Up. Right wheel. Arm. Up. Up. Forward. Arm. Up. 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 Shut over. Hold. Five.
And now the Clinch River Community School Student Creed.
I am amazing. I was created to do great things. I will not let my circumstances at this moment define who I am. I am important. I am powerful beyond measure, so I will do my best today.
I would now like to introduce Clinch River Community Schools Assistant Principal Nate Stecker.
Everyone may be seated. Good evening. I am honored to extend a warm welcome to the graduates, their families and friends, to our wonderful staff, to the 2026 Clinch River Community School graduation ceremony. Graduates, you did it. Wasn't always easy, but through your hard work, dedication, and resilience, we've all come here tonight to celebrate a very special occasion. So tonight, you guys sit back and take it all in. You guys deserve it. At this time, I would like to recognize a few distinguished guests in the crowd. When I say your name, would you please stand to be recognized? Dr. Parrott, Director of Schools, and his central office staff. Please stand. Anderson County Board members, would you please stand to be recognized? And now it's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Darren Leach, Principal of Clinch River Community School, to the podium to introduce our commencement speaker for the night. Mr. Darren Leach.
Wow, thank you all for coming. I appreciate it's a good crowd. I appreciate y'all coming out. I know that you didn't come to see us. I know you came to see these folks on the front row, so we'll get to that as quickly as we can. But before we do, I want to take a few minutes to thank a couple of people. First and foremost, I want to thank the teachers and staff at Clinch River Community School. Without them and all the work that they do, you guys aren't here, and these people aren't wearing the funny hats, and we're not going to be celebrating here in just a few minutes. So to the staff of Clinch River, I appreciate everything you guys do. Mr. Stecker and I don't tell you that enough, but I talk to our Director of Special Ed a lot, and I like to refer to it as the CRCS pixie dust. And the producers of the pixie dust are the staff, and they make the magic happen here. So from me to you guys, thank you all for what you do for these kids. I appreciate it so very much, and you do it over and over and over, so thank you guys. I also want to thank, in just a few minutes, you're going to see a slideshow of our seniors, and the reason a lot of those pictures are there is from a young lady that's a part of the central office staff, and that's Miss Christy Friels, and she's sitting right behind Dr. Parrott, much better looking than he is, but she doesn't have the ability to fire anybody, so I'll try not to make too many jokes at Dr. Parrott. But Miss Friels has a photography business, and she comes down each spring and takes photo portfolios of all of our seniors, and she doesn't charge them a dime. And when they're done, when they go back over to our cafeteria, they're going to be given a jump drive and they can take those photos to Walmart or Walgreens or wherever you want to take them. And she has put tons of senior pictures on there for them free of charge. And so, she doesn't know this, but one of our middle school students designed a shirt this year for our staff appreciation. And Mr. Cannon is, he's not a very good model, but he's the best we could find in short order. So he's given that to Miss Frills, and we appreciate everything she does, and you'll see some of her information on the screen later on tonight. But she certainly could have charged lots of money for because she takes them, edits them, pretties them up, and all that kind of stuff, and then gives it to our students for free. And she could make a whole lot of money off that, but she chooses to do that for us. So, Ms. Frills, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. So now to the business at hand. Before we get to the ceremony, I want to introduce to you, I learned a long time ago that when you come to these things, when I first became a principal, I thought, well, I got to say something. But I realized that nobody really cares what I have to say. So we decided that we would turn the podium over to one of our graduates and let him or her explain to you kind of their journey through Clinch River. And so our speaker tonight is Chloe Smith, and she's going to make her way to the stage. Chloe's nervous, but her speech is fantastic. So we just told her to slow down and let everybody hear what she has to say. But she's been with us for 5 years, I think. She came in middle school, and she has been with us through middle school and then all the way through high school. And she wrote this speech with the help of Dr. Sawyer, our English teacher. And you are going to be impressed. It's Chloe's journey through Clinch River Community School. So, ladies and gentlemen, Chloe Smith.
From middle school up until Christmas of my freshman year, I thought my life was a one-way track. My grades were all failing, my highest in the 50s and my lowest a 10. I always dreaded school, the feeling of failure always lurking behind me. Failure, the label I had already stamped on myself since 7th grade. But they offered me a chance to go to Clinch River. Of course I was hesitant. I didn't want to leave my friends behind, just like all the other students who have been sent here. However, despite myself, I said yes. Part of me knew it was for the better, and I was right. I have never been to a school with teachers who care as much as the teachers do here. No matter the reason you're sent or the reason you choose to attend here, the teachers treat you with love and understanding. No matter the struggle, no matter who you are or where you come from, the teachers give you a fighting chance, and that concept was new to me. I was always in a classroom with 20 other kids. The teachers had to deal with the majority and never really had time to show that they cared. It felt like they didn't care. It felt like some did not care at all. So when I came here expecting the same teach-to-test format, I was surprised. Instead of teachers who taught the book, I was met with teachers who taught the student. Teachers who laughed, joked, played, and still managed to get their work done to the degree it needed. Of course, there were times where teachers were strict, correcting the other students' behaviors, but never once did they hold a grudge. There have been times where I've been angry in class or struggling with anxiety about my past. The only time they bring it up another time is only to ask, are you having a better day, or are you feeling better? They all understand that people have bad days. Every time we hear an elementary schooler down the hallway, you'll always hear either Miss Cunningham or Miss Lloyd saying everyone has their days. Large or small cases are all treated with compassion and care. Before this school, I was an outcast. You would always see me living my life in quiet, sitting in the back of the class, drawing or reading, my mind riddled with fear, anger, and loneliness. I had friends, yet when I was at school, I felt unseen. I felt scared of the other students and how they would treat me for my hobbies or my interests. But almost all of that vanished by sophomore year. And now here I stand, a high school graduate, confident and at a place I was sure I would never reach. Instead of seeing my grades, they saw me, what I needed and what I didn't need. I'm so lucky to have gotten here and experienced this school as my high school. It's shocking how I can meet so many staff members and not feel hated by a single one of them. Even the principals show up with the same joy that spreads through the teachers and the students. I wouldn't be speaking with you today if I weren't for the staff of Clinch River. And as I close out, I would like to give a thank you to all of them. Mr. Cannon and Miss Kim for always bringing a smile to my face and a laugh to the world. There has only been one other teacher who has been able to teach me math, but none have helped me as much as them. They have both known me since freshman year, and the way Mr. Cannon teaches really taught me to love math and math class. Miss Lloyd, who kept my passion for art growing. She gave me room to grow and provided time and materials to do so. Every year, she had me at least in one class, and she has watched me change and adapt and overcome so many things, and I'm forever thankful for her teachings. Mr. Cochran, who I could always count on to make me laugh, and who I could always feel safe with. He always made room for my creativity, whether it was in creative writing class or letting me doodle during his lectures as long as I paid attention. He never failed to crack a corny joke or a one-liner, or even one of his tangents. Mr. Roberts, without his lessons and his overwhelming kindness and laughter, I would not have so much love for history, nor would I remember half the stuff from it. There have been multiple times in history, I'll say a history fact, and Mr. Cochran has said, "I'm such a good teacher," to joke around, and I say, actually I learned that from Mr. Roberts. Miss Cunningham, who has been mentioned before, one year I had Miss Cunningham for 2 classes in a row. Her kindness was like no other teacher I've met, and I'm truly lucky to have gotten her as a teacher and have bonded her in the ways that I have. Dr. Sawyer, who is also one of the teachers who has had me since my arrival, and I have grown to feel close and safe with. She has always been there to encourage me and always been one of the only people in my life who have been able to give me advice that has actually gotten through my thick skull. Mr. Leach and Mr. Stecker, whose joy has spread throughout the whole staff in school. Never have I met principals who have genuine love and care for their students. And last, but definitely not least, a very special thank you to Miss Smith. Out of all teachers, she is the one I am closest to. She was always there to love me and support me, giving me advice about things I never thought I could bring up with anyone else. Miss Smith has made such a positive impact on my life, helping me shape into the person I am today. If I could thank everyone I wanted to in this speech, we would be here until midnight. So to close this off, I want to say I'm glad out of every school in the county, I'm graduating from this one. Thank you.
That was far better than anything I could have told you. So you see why we acquiesced to her. Okay, so we're going to show you our senior video. This is the one that Ms. Frills helped us put together. But before we start that, I want to say just a few words to our graduates, and then after this, we will start our diploma presentation. Y'all, a lot of y'all have been at Clinch River for a while. Some of you not quite as long, but most of you have been here for a while. And you know, around Clinch River, you hear and you see all over the walls, you know, love, serve, care. Well, you heard Chloe speak about that tonight, feeling that from people. And the thing that I want to encourage you guys to think about is as you leave here as high school graduates, love, serve, care is a big part of what we do at CRCS, but it can be a big part of what you do in your life. There's an old guy a long time ago named St. Paul, and he wrote that there's 3 things that remain. And he said, faith, hope, and love remain, but the greatest of all those is love. And it did my heart good to hear Chloe say that she felt that here with us, and I hope you guys did as well. So as you leave, just know this simple thing. We are proud of you, and we love you, and again, to quote the Apostle Paul, from what he says, love never fails. And I believe that is the truth. So I'll leave you guys with that, and I'll leave you guys with our senior video.
Graduates, please stand. Graduates, please make your way to the stage. Scotty Andrew Cook. John Michael Ferguson. Kira Jade Hooper. William Ezra Huckabee. Olivia Shalimar Lucreta Orr. Chloe Michelle Smith. Deandra Dreana Souls. Kanan Jacob Ward. Devin Lee White. Gavin Ryan Williams.
These people that stand in front of you because of a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work on their part, a lot of hard work on these people's parts, and a lot of hard work on their parents' part. So, graduates, you may turn your tassel. And ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you the graduating class of Clinch River Community School 2026.